has this billboard every day, and I'm like, I've got to get them on the program. I've got to get them on the program. So here they are on the program. I'm so glad you're here. Altina, thank you so much for coming on. I'm so glad that you reached us. Anytime. I was so happy when I got your email. That's why I forwarded you the one before. I'm like, no, I'm serious though. This is awesome. Tell us a little bit about Serviam, if you don't mind.
Serviam is a all-girls school. It's an independent school in Newcastle, Delaware. We service 5th through 8th graders. So there is a slew of teachers and administrators that really support the girls in their development and service that we have there.
About how many students do you have?
We have 51 this year.
Okay.
One exciting thing was that we had a waiting list, which I heard in the past we really had not had, and we could be a little bit selective of the students that we were bringing into having the experience at Serviam Girls Academy. So 51, which is very exciting.
And what grade do you teach?
I am the 5th grade teacher at Serviam. It's a self-inclusion class where they will venture out to see 5th grade science teacher, and then they will come back into class. So we kind of were our own family within there, but math, all the math, social studies, science, language arts, and reading, of course, writing that we do.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's exciting.
So, and is this your first year teaching
This
there?
is my second year teaching at Serviam. Last year's class, now of course 6th graders, but it was an experience within itself. This year's it seems like it's every year it's something different that I'm learning, but the students there are there and they want to learn, which is great. And the small class sizes, I have students, my class this year is a classroom of 10. You can't ask for that.
That's wonderful.
Anywhere else, and it's undivided. I can get to know where the students are, where I need to speak with their parents on a daily basis. So it's nice having that type of atmosphere, being able to teach them, meet them where they are, really meet them where they are.
Can you talk a little bit more about the parental involvement in the girls' academic growth? Absolutely.
As far as the parental involvement, parents are called on a daily basis with all the teachers in the building, whether your child is interactive with that teacher or admin, but they are asked to volunteer. They have volunteer hours, anything that they can show that they are involved with the students, such as last year we had a couple parents come in and actually help out inside of the classroom, so it shows that they're on board with what their child is learning, as well as parents doing things outside or grandparents doing things outside, making wreaths or setting up for a particular event that we may have. So having the parents involved in their child's learning is beneficial all the way around.
There's an aspect of our program, we are not on every Sunday, we're on like the first, and it's a weird schedule, but one of the Sundays is On the Road with Doc Pritchett, and he is an educator. He and his wife have been...
I've heard of him.
Okay, so and he is so focused on that whole parental involvement. I've gone and covered events for him before where he is explaining to parents step 1, step 2, step 3.
That's fantastic.
It's wonderful, it really is, and it's exciting to see the number of parents that are there glued to him, like writing things down about how to be involved and how to step up and things like that.
Yes, it's really great. And our parents at Serviam, I mean, our principal, Kate Lusig, she knows the parent by the cars that they drive, and that's really personal, having the opportunity to really get to know who's dropping off the child, who's picking them up, who could you speak to in case there was issue or you needed to talk to a parent about something. So it's nice having that parent involvement, just because it's part of the curriculum, I would say. It's part of your child growing up to be a mature adult in society.
Exactly, because there are so many other things that they need to be aware of now,
Absolutely.
Other than the stuff that we're familiar with.
Absolutely.
One of the things, like I said, we've been looking at the Serviam website for years.
Great.
So there are lots of, it seems like there are other events that occur, or can you talk a little bit about some of those things?
The students are involved year-round with community service. I mean, Serviam means I will serve. So with that being said, we have community service projects throughout the year. MLK Day, they will go out, different organizations or community businesses will invite these girls to come out and do a service project for the entire day. They have a service project that's done within the school where they, are cleaning up here, they're asking, what can we order here, administering snack for the other students in the building, as well as just doing their part in the community. We also work really close with the Humane Society. They love every year being able to go and help out with the pets in the community. But there's lots of things that our girls are involved with as far as having the I Will Serve, what Serviam actually means.
So it's 5th through 8th?
Correct.
Okay. So what happens in the 9th grade? I mean, because you've got this class of 10.
Yes.
And if I think about it now, if I was a little girl and I was in the 5th grade and I'm used to a classroom full of 10 of my friends and I've got this great teacher and I have that individual attention for all those years, and then I go into the 9th grade and I'm like 1 of 450.
Right.
Do you know, or can you talk about the way that you transition them into that?
That's a really great question. We try to incorporate as much other involvement. I know the 8th grade students, they will go out and shadow some students in other high schools, that they're looking into applying for, as well as we've partnered up this year with Nativity Prep, our brother school, where they will come over and actually do some events with the girls. So one, you're interacting co-ed, because that way, that's another shock, and then also having those different personalities in a bigger environment. The girls are always encouraged to find different ways where they can, being able to find different schools, as well as the staff there, introducing them to different things. It can be shocking, like, oh my goodness, here I am. But the students that have graduated and have come back to Serviam have nothing but great things and how they're excelling. And we actually, it's part of our grad support program where we stay in contact with the students that have graduated from Serviam and see if they need help. Ask them, is there any challenges that you're going through right now? Is there anything that we can help out or talk to, or those kind of things. So it doesn't stop at 8th grade. It actually continues on till they're into college, so it's awesome.
Is it a traditional school year, like September to?
Great question. No, it's not a traditional school year. It's even not a traditional day. The girls are there, I believe 7:25ish, they're dropped off roundabout, and they have an extended day. They're there till 5:30.
Oh wow!
Yes. So we have a homework hour that's designated. They're with their homeroom teacher, which is great. They're working on the subjects that they're going to have to take home. But the great thing about that, and especially for 5th grade, if they're having difficulty with understanding the math content, I'm there to walk them through the process. So when they do get home, maybe they only have a couple of problems with that math or whatever the case may be, but it's really nice to have that homework hour. So we have homework hour between 3 and 4 p.m. and then from there they have an enrichment program, whether it be life skills, sports. We offer right now Girls on the Run and volleyball, all different types, photography. I mean, they're really involved that 3 o'clock to 5:30, 5:15 time. And that also just goes to show it's less time to be getting into trouble. You see that we're all invested in that, in their education, and just showing them different things that they might not have even tried or been exposed to. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the year, is it all year round?
It's we start in August, late August, and then June they will have a week or so break, I believe, and then we have a summer program, and that's for 3 to 4 weeks, and then they have some time off when they come back. So it is an extended year, but it's great. You don't even know that you're in school, which is awesome.
Yeah. Now, we want to make sure we covered everything from your notes. Did we?
No, we are actually having a fundraising event. It is, let me get the exact date, October 20th, and we're looking for sponsors, and it's Monday, October 20th, actually at Biederman Golf Course. We'll be offering, well, not offering, but you have to pay to the sponsors. But it's a great time to get out and enjoy, get to know a little bit about Serviam, meet the teachers, as well as enjoying, 18 holes, and there's food and there's drinks and things, so it's nice to come out. And then save the date, April 17th, a date that we had talked about in the past with Evening Underneath the Stars.
Right, that's what I wanted to come to.
It's April 17th,
okay.
And it's awesome because we have the Delaware-based band, Kristen and Noise, and my husband and I were able to enjoy it last year, and it's great. I mean, you get to meet people. They have raffles going on, so that's another big fundraiser that we have, April 17th.
We'll be there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's exciting. You won't regret it. Totally.
Tina, thank you so much for coming on and talking about your school. We're very excited to hear about it.
Serviam Girls Academy.
Yes, now you're part of our family, so we'll be around all the time.
Very great.
We're going to ask you at home to stay tuned. We'll be right back with Sonny Bono. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.